is always bonkered. And now I'm too light again.
I'm going to try to be in frame as well.
Why am I blasted? This is not good. No more blasting. It's blasting me, Max. I'm looking frail tonight. I got a cold. Who's here? Who's here? You're in for a treat. We're about to review some cauliflower crust pizza. We're gonna repeat this again. Hi, Dizzy. Hello to everyone who's here. Max is here. I'm here. Okay, so now we are ready to go live and discuss our pizza. So welcome to...
What's the show called again?
Pizza. I had a pizza stream. Did you know about my pizza stream?
No. Is it the one where you made the pizza?
Yeah, see, it was right before I was about to shoot my duct tape bikini. And so I told my subscribers if I live crowdfunded $30, I would order pizza. So I ordered the pizza and they picked up the toppings, and the toppings they got were like crappy anchovies.
It wasn't bad though. I liked it. Red pepper, pineapple, anchovy, and pepperoni.
But I picked off the majority of the anchovies by the time you got to it. But let's show the pizza to everyone.
Oh boy.
Okay. So I didn't even realize what size I was ordering because it was just like, oh, cauliflower crust pizza. And I actually got an ad for it. And I was just like so excited that I didn't even pay attention as I was ordering this. And I haven't had dinner. Max, as we know, has been losing weight. How much weight have you lost so far? 13 pounds? 14 pounds?
No, hold on. Let me do the math.
11, 12?
9 pounds?
No, more than that.
Well, I can't count the weight that I gained back from just like, I don't know, being in class, but sure, 10 pounds, let's say.
Okay, so here, but good job, Max. Good job. Max is also almost done his cooking school. So this is the pesto version, hold it, of the cauliflower crust pizza. And this is, Efrain says 10 is great. Yeah, thank you, Efrain. And this is the pepperoni version, because this is the way we'll be able to tell if the crust tastes any good, because the pesto version is the one they recommend that they have as like an option. So that means that they've like carefully selected the flavors maybe to mask the flavor of cauliflower. What?
I think they chose pesto because pesto's already a disappointing flavor. You can't be any more disappointed if it's already disappointing.
You don't like pesto?
I mean, I like pesto, but I don't know. Cauliflower crust, skeptical. Is Pizza place related to Little Caesars? No, it's nothing like Little Caesars. We have Little Caesars here. It's like we have very few like very popular American restaurants. We have like one Little Caesars. We had a Dunkin' Donuts. We had Domino's. But Pizza is really big in Canada, or on the East Coast, anyways. It's big in Toronto and Quebec. I know in Vancouver they have other chains, which I don't know off the top of my head. So yeah, pizza. Don't hold the pizza upright. What are you doing, you animal?
It's gonna be fine. It's sticky. It's cauliflower. But I was gonna say that what we like about Pizza is that they have a very developed menu. You can order almost anything you can possibly imagine there, and they have an app. And if they take longer than 40 minutes to deliver to your door, it's free. They haven't missed yet, though. The guy today, though, was like 2 minutes away. 2 minutes away from this free cauliflower pizza. I think we just got to try it. So look, see, he didn't damage it. Oh, the texture is interesting. That's what they claim, that the texture is going to be better.
It's just soft.
It feels like Did they cheat? Is this not actually cauliflower pizza? Is this cauliflower and rice flour? We're going to look up the ingredients after this.
I prefer, personally, like I know you like pizza, but I think double pizza is way better.
I think double pizza is too salty. To me, this has some sort of flour in it. It is not sheer cauliflower.
It's full of carbs. We looked at the ingredients. The calories.
It's very light. There's no tomato sauce on this one.
It's pesto.
I thought it was pesto on. No.
I actually kind of prefer this to the regular pizza crust.
Look, guys, it's like really, really fluffy. It's definitely lower calorie. You can tell.
No, actually, one of the reasons I prefer double pizza over pizzas because their crust is thinner and lighter, and it's like this. Isn't bad. One thing about pizza is when the pizza gets cold, it's not very good. But double pizza, it's one of those pizzas that when it gets cold, it still stays pretty good. So,
guys, I like this.
You like it enough at its price premium, though.
Mm-hmm.
You okay?
I got something. Hold on. I mean, for the price premium, yeah, maybe it's not worth it, but it's a tasty alternative, and we're going to read the ingredients. We're going to pull them up. Okay, so here's the pepperoni version. That was dramatic. Here's a small, it's lower calorie than regular crust. Here, Max. That's a small piece for you. It's spongier. I have to say, it really isn't bad. It's not as, like, if you're looking for, like, thick white bread, you'll be out of luck. But for what it is, and it's kind of like sort of slightly different and fluffier, it's pretty good. Okay, so let's read the ingredients. So what's your rating? Describe it after you eat it.
Just tastes like pizza. Cheap. Well, not really cheap. I don't know. It just tastes like pizza that's not amazing, not bad either. For the price, you're overpaying. Something like $20 per pizza or something. Wasn't it close? Anyways.
And they're not very big pizzas. Okay, so here we go. Pizza brings cauliflower-based pizza crust to menu.
The ingredients were right there.
Hold on. The new crust has a similar texture to pizza crust and contains 2 servings of vegetables in every 12-inch pizza. We're not going to eat the whole 12-inch. Okay, but what's the ingredients?
Go back. They're right there. There.
Okay, so cauliflower crust pizza contains non-GMO cauliflower, non-GMO pizza mix. You go.
It's cornstarch, rice flour, potato starch, and vegetable fibers.
Exactly what I said. I can absolutely tell it contains rice flour. So it's not a true cauliflower crust pizza. True cauliflower crust pizza is made of eggs and cauliflower. So it's a bit of a misnomer. It's more like cauliflower containing pizza.
Personally, I think the pesto is just better than the pepperoni because I don't know. I really don't like pizza that much. It's okay, but I wouldn't go out of my way for pizza. It's cheap, but that's about the only thing it has going for it. I still think double pizza is a lot better. The sauce is tastier. The cheese and the pepperoni is great. It's all around better.
I guess I haven't ordered enough double pizza. Like there was a double pizza near your high school, right?
There's a double pizza near us.
Well, don't say where.
I'm not saying where. I know, but there is one near us.
You go to that one?
I've gone there multiple times with Andreas. Yeah.
Okay. I'm putting this down because otherwise I'm going to keep chewing forever. It's a little bit chewy. I have it on my white leggings. Good job, Davison. So is the pepperoni pizza better or worse than the pesto? It's worse. It's not bad, but definitely the pesto one was designed for this particular crust.
Daniel said because so she paid $40 for that price. You could get like 2 extra large pepperoni pizzas from like Double Pizza. And you'd still have enough money for like drinks and something else as well. I don't know. That's just me. I mean, you could. Let's just say this is good for what it is, but you can buy better pizza for cheaper. That's
exactly, and it is misleading because it's not actually cauliflower crust pizza, so it is not keto friendly. It contains rice flour. So there you go, guys. This is what we thought. We'll give you a visual again. Anybody got any other questions? By the way, one of my videos is going to be on Access Hollywood. My screen holder shower review, part of that video is going to be on Access Hollywood, the American Gossip TV show. So here it is. So this is good. It's tasty. It's lower calorie. It does contain more vegetables, but it's definitely, it's definitely very pricey for what it is. What do we give it out of 10?
6 out of 10.
No, you liked it. You liked it, though.
I liked it. But you know what I don't like about it? The price. There's no way in hell I would ever buy that. Even if I owned a bunch of money.
Pizza, yeah.
It's a small pizza. And they're charging a premium for something I don't give a shit about. I don't eat pizza as a health food. I don't eat pizza much at all anymore. But pizza, if you're going for pizza, you don't go for, don't go for that.
It was $20 a pizza.
Yeah, $20 a pizza.
Hi, John. Hi, Danny. Hi, Andreas. Hi, Frank. And yeah, so the details about the Access Hollywood video is that it should be out within the next couple weeks. They have a segment called, hold on, let me read you what the segment is called. Oh, Efrain!
Thank you, Efrain.
Thank you. That was so generous. I was not expecting that at all.
Pizza money.
Thank you. That's very, very sweet of you, Efrain. That deserves a YMCA. What were you going to say?
There were drinks with the pizza.
No, but still.
Not worth the price. I thought the idea of cauliflower was to make your own control thing on it.
Read it out loud, because
I thought the idea of cauliflower crust pizza was you're supposed to make your own and control everything on it. I guess. I don't know.
The idea of cauliflower crust pizza is that it's low carb. It's for people who are on low carbohydrate or keto diet.
Hold on, it's not even. If we go over to this, which isn't it. Anyways, it was something like per slice, you're still getting like 20 grams of carbs in it. I mean, it's not that much.
No, but I was saying the idea of true cauliflower crust pizza is that it's low carb or no carb and keto friendly. But this cauliflower crust pizza is not low carb, and that's why they're not advertising it as low carb. So pizza, work on making a true cauliflower crust pizza. What?
I don't know. What even does regular cauliflower crust even look like? What I heard, there's cauliflower and egg.
Yeah.
Which sounds like you're making an omelet as a base.
Well, no, you really remove the water. Oh, Andreas, thank you.
Thank you, Andreas.
Thank you for the tip. You remove a lot of water from the cauliflower itself once you cook it, so it almost becomes like chewy, like a flour. Because pizza crust is pretty, if you think about it, it's pretty chewy, and it's just because carbohydrates. Some people avoid them, as you know, like your father, because it helps them lose weight and maintain a lower weight. Because carbohydrates, raisins.
I know. I don't know. I guess like you dehydrate it and then you like mold it together. I don't know.
You don't really you sort of dehydrate it. Yeah, you remove the water from it either by squeezing it or frying it in a specific way with no oil for a long period of time till it's a lot tougher and more like more like a cornmeal. So, okay, the Access Hollywood show that it's going to be on. Hold on, let me just read to jump back to the screen holder. It's a show called This Exists. So it's a segment about products that exist that they're shocked exist. Hello, Fiction. So Fiction says, I'd like to eat some pizza with you guys. Well, we were eating it right now, but Max has already had some dinner, and that was sort of my dinner, but I won't be able to talk much if I'm chewing. I find it quite chewy, so I was noticing, I'm like, I'm not going to be able to talk if I try to eat simultaneously. I would not be a good mukbanger. Like, we're good food reviewers, but mukbangers that just sit and like slurp the noodles, though sometimes they just like slurp noodles or slurp whatever they're eating and like don't say anything. It's about the eating sounds. You can make this about eating. Record the Access Hollywood segment for you. I imagine they're going to release it online. Let's actually see if they have those clips up right now. I give the cauliflower crust pizza a 7.5 out of 10. Again, my main gripe with it is that it's misleading. It's not true cauliflower crust pizza. You
know, you're right. I think what it is, it's basically just it's thin. It's basically just thin crust pizza. It's just thin crust pizza that has a price premium because you're paying for some special cauliflower crust. It really doesn't taste that much different from the regular crust on pizza. It's a lot thinner. It's fluffier. It's nicer, but at the price premium that it is, not worth it. Oh yeah, that's what John said.
Thank you again for the donations, Andres and Efrain. Do we spin the wheel? I think we should spin the wheel. By the way, Efrain, you're the prettiest girl in the room. Andres, you're like the second prettiest girl in the room. Get the little wheel. We'll spin it.
This is your wheel that you're doing.
Well, you're going to do the YMCA. I feel like Efrain give us $20. That deserves like just an honorary horrible YMCA. Okay, they're spinning. Are we winning? YMCA!
Oh, no, you spin it again. That wasn't even a full spin.
It's the YMCA. Let's look up YMCA and pizza and see what we get. YMCA pizza. Only teaches the YMCA how to make pizza. Wait, didn't I look this up last time, guys? Didn't I look up Tony YMCA or pizza YMCA the last time I broadcasted? What's this? Oh.
It's fun to stay at the MC. You got every meal for us to enjoy. Feel.
What the fuck is that? It's a cat singing the YMCA.
It's fun to stay at the MC.
It's funny because the cat is singing along. Ha 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 ha. Right,
This video has 5 views. Guys, go leave a like on the video. Shit. It only has 5 views. So, wow, Daniel just said white flour has more carbs than wheat flour.
You mean rice flour, not white flour?
Oh, sorry, rice flour. I'm sorry. I have a bit of a cold, guys, in case you can't tell. So my brain is moving a little slow. We'll double the views, guys. Go to right now. Click in the chat. Click the link to the cat singing the YMCA. Leave them a like. Leave them a comment. Tell them that Cauliflower Pizza sent you. That felt like some good charity. Okay, for you, Andreas. Rhyme. Cauliflower pizza is better with meatza, and I'm in my seatza, singing about pizza. So, come on, rhyme. Just come up with something. What rhymes with cauliflower? Sour, hour, tower. What rhymes with cauliflower, Max? Shower? Hey, and that's what Access Hollywood licensed today. My shower curtain review video.
I don't want to try. I just want to die.
There. Oh, that was a rhyme. Andreas, you got your rhyme. Thank you. Thank you very much. Davison, how come you don't go to interviews? Don't go to do interviews anymore? Because I'm so busy making content on Patreon and for Snapchat and for censoreduncensored.com, which you can rent my content on, that I don't have time to go do interviews because I have a paying audience now. So the paying audience takes precedence over free videos, and it's not free to do interview videos because I have to hire a camera person. Mind you, I've been hiring a camera person every single week. I hired 2 different camera people last week, a camera woman and a cameraman. The camera woman's coming back sometime this week for more content. So a lot of the money that I make goes to paying those people salaries. But interview videos require 2 people. They aren't necessarily on brand with what I'm doing on my main channel. I am still good at interviewing. If that's a request, thank you for the request. I will consider it. Although, wait, I did wear the duct tape bikini in public. I'm lying. And I interviewed people. I lost half the footage. That is coming out soon. So actually go to my main channel, subscribe to youtube.com/DavisonVideo1. You'll see me wearing the duct tape bikini in public and interviewing people.
I just want to say what John mentioned, like how a lot of the commercial like keto stuff is expensive because keto is still relatively new and they can get away with charging a premium because there's no other real competition. So that kind of sucks. And it is a lot easier to do just keto by yourself. The only good keto product that I found that I really like that's commercial, even then it's still hard to find, is like konjac noodles. It's like noodles that's made from like a konjac plant that has no carbs in it, and it's pretty good, but it's like $5 for like a small little like box, so it's expensive. So, but it's pretty good if you have it like once a week or whatever. There, just what I wanted to say.
Keep talking. I'm eating the cauliflower rice crust pizza.
Nope, I'm good.
They lied to me. It's rice flour.
You really think it was just gonna be a slab of cauliflower with cheese on it?
No, honey, I told you.
I know. It's pizza. They're not artisans.
And they also are fast food, so they need to have a cauliflower pizza they can make fast. And real cauliflower pizza is a long process, so they'd have to have the special dough, or they could pre-bake it, right? Pre-bake most of it, and they just heat it up in their pizza oven.
But isn't it brittle also?
No, it's not brittle. It's chewy.
I know, but wouldn't it? I don't know if they made it there or whatever.
They just effectively added cauliflower meal to this.
Did my culinary school masters have an opinion on keto? No, not really. It never really came up, but I don't think they really cared. They make food. They're just there to teach. Their opinions are: don't set the classroom on fire. Don't cut yourself. Make food.
Are they smart?
Yeah, they're relatively smart. They know what they're doing. That's for sure.
Are they quick at chopping?
I guess. I don't know.
Like, what are they good at? They're just explaining the ingredients, explaining the recipes.
No, they're not bullshit chefs. They just.
That doesn't make them a bullshit chef if they're explaining the ingredients and why they're valuable.
They don't really do that. And if they did, I'd definitely tune out. They're just.
Why would you tune out? It's good to know the precise details about every ingredient.
Because when you're cooking, you don't need to know the precise detail about everything.
If you become a chef that invents your own dishes, you do.
Tomatoes.
No, that's not true at all. Because you need to know the temperature at which it crisps, the temperature at which it gets softer. What in food combinations, what happens? There's chemical reactions that happen when you bake and you cook.
What Daniel said.
So it's process oriented, not artsy fartsy. Yes. Max likes to get to the point. So does my father. I suppose I do to a certain degree, but I can appreciate the details, the finer details.
I don't know.
Are you a chef, Max, or are you a cook? You do know the difference? There's art in being a chef, but a cook is very mechanical.
I just chop shit and give it to the chef.
Oh, I see. Well, then elevate yourself. Elevate your mind.
I'm a prep cook.
To the level of chef, Max. Do it young.
No.
I want you to be a Michelin star chef by the time you're 19.
I don't know. Also, Michelin star chefs, they are miserable people on the inside. They are fucking miserable because they have this. Because you know how that works, right?
Yes, of course.
Like there's always like mystery inspectors checking it out. They constantly have to keep something at the highest level of quality to a point where they don't even have lives anymore. They're just making sure they maintain that fucking Michelin star.
But some people like that kind of challenge. It gives them purpose.
Why does a fucking tire company even own
it's not.
It is. Yes.
Is it?
Yes. The Michelin standard is made by the fucking the company that makes those tires, the Michelin tires.
Sure.
Yes.
Really?
Yes. Look, there's the fucking Michelin man right there.
I didn't know that. I learned something new. So Daniel says, I imagine that being a YouTuber is being artsy-fartsy with a strong process-oriented imperative. Exactly. I didn't know. I knew what the Michelin star rating system was. I had no idea that it was.
It's sad because there have been a few chefs that have
killed themselves
over this fucking tire, man.
Stop it. You're going hard on the
I know,
F-bombs
but
tonight.
I
It's
hate-
freaking.
I hate this.
Normally, I get policed for my F-bombs. Less F-bombs.
I don't know. I'm very
well, I
passionate
mean, yes,
about the bullshit coming from the man made of tires.
Well, I mean, yes, it's not good to obsessively kill yourself over arbitrary goals.
It just
which are
like,
maintained by arbitrary guidelines
it's
and
just-
judgments.
it sucks because it puts so much pressure to the point of I don't know. There's such a high standard held, and it puts you could do it, but it's.
But again, that
really
gives
not for
some
everyone.
people purpose. It gives them money, right? The
Sure.
higher your standards.
Some people, but I'm not that kind of person. Personally, like I feel price is very important. Like cheaper food
But
can make food a lot better. Like
What-
it's cheap. I don't know. I don't like to eat expensive.
But maybe you are also not the type of person that's motivated by creating the best quality possible.
I just make.
I'm motivated by
Serviceable.
quality.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get better and better at it. And the longer I make videos and make photos, the more I see their shortcomings and the more I evolve. Like, I mean, I value speed over absolute quality or perfection, right? Because I have to publish so much on social media and I'm largely doing it alone. But I see how, like, if I'm looking at the Instagram accounts that are generally more successful, they have a higher photographic quality than a lot of my work. Same thing on YouTube to a certain degree, though it's different because it's very, interest based and personality based. So you can compromise in some ways about quality and versus personality versus niche. But yeah, it becomes, I don't know, something you can be proud of to hold yourself to higher and higher standards that you eventually achieve.
I don't know.
And then you have a body of work you can be proud of.
I don't know. I don't really have any desire to go above and beyond like that. I'd be perfectly fine with being a prep cook the entire time.
You say that now, but I think your attitude's going to change as you get older.
Maybe, but that's how I feel now.
Because
I
there's
don't-
lack of reward. There's a lack of rewards at the bottom, Max. You don't want to be at the bottom for the rest of your life,
reward is $12 an hour paycheck.
which is not good. Which is, you can do better than that.
I could, but
Well, tonight, thanks to Efrain and Andreas, we earned $30 an hour. Well, not even an hour yet, but I also spent money on the pizza, so we haven't broken even on the pizza, but it did fill me up a little bit.
like, I don't even know how they came up with that. I think maybe the owner or the creator of Michelin, whatever, liked restaurants, and he's like, you know what? I'm nothing better to do. Here's my tire rating.
No, it says, okay, the history. Curiosity.com. Here's a link. We lost some people. We had like 12 people that disappeared.
Go up. You missed the article.
Oh, they hid it.
No, it's right up there.
Yeah, no, but Max, sometimes they hide it where you have to expand part of the article. So that's what I was looking for. I see. Okay. In the 1900, the Michelin brothers decided to publish a travel guide in hopes that it would get more automobiles on the road and therefore more tires on those automobiles. It's kind of like roundabout marketing. Through the Michelin, though the Michelin guide was first limited to France, it soon spread to other countries. And in 1926, it expanded from listing only hotels, mechanics, and gasoline vendors to include fine dining establishment. 5 years after that, it introduced the famous Michelin star system that today makes or breaks restaurants in 25 countries across the world.
Okay, that actually makes sense. So it was just a scheme to sell tires in the sense to get people exploring. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. So still don't fully understand the jump from gasoline to fine dining, but
they realized people like to read public rating systems. They like to read reviews. People here tonight are watching a review.
It's like top 10 lists. People like easily digestible content
And
spewed out.
And people don't trust their own opinions. People trust the opinions and evaluations of other people. Right? If you hear me say I'm great, you'll be like, what? But if you hear my friend say I'm great, you'll be like, yeah, she's probably great. You feel me? Davison, what did you think of Will Smith's inspiration video on making yourself happy? I mean, yeah, I thought it was just good advice for long-term relationships. You can enhance your partner's life, but you can't make someone happy. You can do things that will result in a higher likelihood of them being content and happy with you, such as like paying attention to them, giving them pleasure, etc. But your partner is not your emotional steward. They're not your emotional air conditioner, you know? So yeah, I mean, people were very critical of Will Smith in the comment section. Guys, if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's on my Twitter. And they were like, oh, well, Will Smith's in an open relationship, therefore his relationship is invalid, and Will Smith needs to talk to Jesus more. Jesus is the only thing that can make you happy, whatever. Will Smith's so out of touch, he's an actor. I'm just concerned about like paying my bills. Fuck Will Smith. Again, like the envious comments. Just because you're in an open relationship, that doesn't mean that your relationship is invalid, especially if you've been married a long time. As long as you're together and committed to living together and being together. I mean, I wouldn't want non-monogamy, but that doesn't mean that they don't love each other. It just means that they are allowed to explore other partners while not leaving one another. Hi, Lee. Sorry if I'm not made up tonight, guys. Like I said, I'm under the weather. I did cut my own hair today. What were you going to say, Will Smith?
Nothing. I haven't watched the video, and I don't care about celebrities. So.
What do you think of open relationships?
Not for me, that's for sure. If you can make it work, more power to you. But personally, I feel like you have to be a certain kind of person to still have a connection that's meaningful enough to be in an open relationship. It's not for everyone. Of course, there's certain types of people who can get into it, but I feel for average Joe Schmo, most people are just will get jealous, they'll get envious, they'll worry about the other one. You have to be a pretty nonchalant or blasé person, I guess, or maybe you're just open-hearted and accepting.
I think jealousy exists for a reason, because other people are distractions. And the moment you decide to let other people in, you're going to inevitably probably fall in love with another person and stop paying as much attention to your same old boring ass, like because you're bored of them because you've been around them for so many years partner. So it is better to resist temptation, or resist the temptation of thinking that someone's even better, because most of the time everybody's flawed. And your partner, it's about what you choose to do with your partner, what work you're willing to put into the relationship. Do interesting things. Order cauliflower fucking pizza. Go for a walk late at night. Then don't see each other. Get some more distance in the relationship. Then you'll become happier, as opposed to introducing other people. Like I was going to use the name of an actual guy, so I'm glad I didn't slip up. Not that guy was around at the same time as somebody else. But I was going to use one of my ex-boyfriend's names by accident. That would have been a really bad thing.
Let's move on.
You can probably guess.
I know who it is. I'm not 5.
Do you know who it is?
Yes.
Okay, but I don't want to talk about certain things. However, focus on what you got and make that better. This open relationship thing is it's in my opinion, cheating your partner emotionally. Maybe the physical stuff doesn't matter, but any distraction is going to deplete from the primary focus, in my opinion. But more power to you if you can be free with your vagina and your penis, and you want to stick your penis everywhere. Good for you. You stick that penis everywhere. Just don't include me in that dynamic. Thank you very much. No, we said the same thing, Max. I'm being humorous. I liked it because I deal with that every day being an entrepreneur. You liked what? The Will Smith. Okay, I was like, open relationship. Thank you for leaving so many comments, John and Danny.
And Daniel.
Is there anybody new here who needs to see the pizza again? Know that it's not a true cauliflower pizza, and it's only 2 servings of vegetables, the entire fucking pizza, which would clock you in at about 1,000 calories. So what's the point?
How much even is a serving of vegetables?
I don't know. It depends on the vegetable. I think it's a half cup. This is not a health food. This is not a health food.
Cup of that's what I was saying before.
Pizza's a lie, exactly.
Don't order pizza when you're on a diet. Oh, it's got
that's not true.
I know, but you
a vegan pizza without cheese, it could be very healthy.
You'll make yourself more
unhappy. Or even if you order a true cauliflower crust pizza, that could be quite healthy.
Sure.
It's lower calorie, more actual vegetables.
But what I'm trying to say is you don't order.
People do still order convenience food when they're on diet.
Yes, but you don't order it for the express purpose of eating better. You try other shit.
I know, but this is supposed to be an eating better option, and it is not better for you. So I said it's probably less calories than the original version.
The only thing that will get thinner is your wallet after buying that pizza.
Well, you can get thinner eating anything as long as you manage your calories. Because even people on keto, they don't realize it. They are still managing their calories. And you can get fat on any diet. And I'm going to talk through the pizza box for the remainder of this video.
It has 2 servings of vegetables per pizza like that, right?
Yes.
Okay. It's like a cup's worth of volume is pretty big. I'm guessing most of it is in the crust itself.
Yes. Well, a half cup volume. So it looks like to me on this pizza that there's a half cup of vegetables on the pizza, but there's supposedly 2 servings of vegetables in the crust itself.
You're fanning the pizza all over.
It's already cold.
Do you like the
smell?
No, stop. Fuck's sake. The major rant was always how a can of Coca-Cola had 2 servings. I guess. I mean, most of the times it just says can, 160 calories, 44 grams of sugar. That's it.
So Jad says, "What the fuck, Mom? What do you mean about the pizza? Max only had 2 very small slices of it, and he has been managing his calories. So we had to go live for Mom and Son Try, and I don't think this is going to break your diet."
Max, what was she like this in your formative years? Like what? Like what?
I've always just been myself. I'm not a mother that is like an entirely different person with her children than with other people. Max has always been around adults who have behaved more or less. I can't speak because I have a cold. Who have behaved more or less consistently. So, the pizza box is talking. Sometimes I do weird stuff, but it's supposed to be entertaining.
It's not.
Yes, it is.
To you, maybe.
So Daniel says, yes, how can a can of cola have 2 servings? Well, that's because they don't care about the calories or the servings. They just want to sell the product. So they have to abide by our arbitrary nutritional rules.
It's more just, it's a way of lying, but not lying. Because people will look at the calories at a glance, see 80 calories, and be like, "Well, that's perfectly fine." But it's a way of like making it seem like there's less, but really there's more. Like says there's 2 servings on the thing,
and so then you don't realize it has 400 calories.
Yes, so you don't realize how many actual calories it is. It's basically it's a way of like making it seem like at a very fast glance, like, or surface level, that like, oh, this has X amount of calories. But if you read it, you're like, oh, it has double the amount because I was planning on only drinking half a can of Coke, like a sociopath.
So Jad says, I like your relationship with as mom and son. I have a different one with my parents. Yeah, well, I mean, maybe if I ever had another kid someday, my relationship with them would be different, but I don't think so. But I don't know. Your parents were also probably raised in a different generation.
It's like John said, like it's a way of still telling the truth, but not admitting how many there are. Because they're not lying. There are X amount of calories in half a can. But they're still not being like 100% honest.
Just like they did with the cauliflower crust pizza and saying that it's cauliflower crust pizza and it's not. It contains rice flour.
There's cauliflower in the crust.
Yeah, but it's misleading. It's all about misleading people so they consume your crappy processed food at the end of the day.
Man, all these companies have to do is make their product seem alluring on its surface level. Because the second you buy it, Doesn't matter anymore. They've already made the money. They're
Welcome to marketing.
Well, that's what it is. It's just
People buy an experience. They don't buy.
You could sell.
Don't necessarily buy for quality. You buy a perceived or anticipated experience.
Like they polish the turd just enough.
That's my entire career.
To get it out the door to the point where they won't take it back anymore.
That's my Patreon. You described my Patreon in one sentence. I'm kidding.
They're basically just being deceptive. They're being deceptive in a legal way. Sure, it does have that I don't know. Anyways, yes, it's just wrap it up. It's a way of getting away with lying because they're not lying, but they are. They're just being deceptive. And that's it.
I was going to say, per our relationship, just thinking about this again, was it different when he was younger? In a way, yes, it was when he was a kid. He's no longer a kid, right? So I don't have to parent him quite the same way anymore. But I still parent you. I'm like, deal with your toe. His toe is healing. It's not fully healed, but it is a lot better. Max, soak your toe, soak your toe, soak your toe. Max, go on a walk. Max, watch your diet. So these are the things you don't see when we're live. Right now, we're friends. We're buddies. We're having fun. We're buddies on the regular, but I am still his mother. So you might be missing out on the parental aspect, which is the disciplinarian or the guidance part of being a parent right now, because we're more equals when we broadcast, if that makes sense.
When we're broadcasting, we're entertainers. Of course, we're not 100% on the same playing field, but
right now we are. So hey, man, right now we're equal. Cameras off. You gotta go to bed.
Yeah, right. Like to see you try enforcing bedtime.
I do enforce bedtime.
You tell me to go to bed. You know what I do? I wait for you to fall back asleep. I don't even get off my computer. I just keep.
No, you sometimes go to bed when I tell you to go to bed. Yes.
Sure. I was planning on going to bed anyways.
So what are you raging about? The rage boils within waiting to be unleashed on Max or who? Or are you talking about, what are you talking about? Max is happier or he's not happier? Max is happier, and he's been managing what he's been eating, and he's exercising more per my encouragement. I'm just reading your comments.
Go back down. Read this. Go back.
No,
Max, certainly. The rage boils within, waiting to be unleashed.
You're not raging.
On the inside, Amy.
No, you're not. Don't encourage bad behavior.
Seething cauldron of repressed rage.
What happened to Professor Snuggles? He used to encourage you to misbehave. What happened to Professor Snuggles? He's a bad influence, and now he's not here.
I don't really work out. I just walk, and sometimes I bike. And I guess most of my exercise now has been standing 6 to 10 hours a day at work,
prepping,
carrying boxes and cutting things and burning myself.
I'm sorry you burned. Where did you burn yourself?
I haven't burnt myself. I'm just joking.
So you only have one more internship and
4 weeks of class,
and you graduate.
I guess. No, I don't really sweat. They have really good ventilation in there. It is cooler in there than it is outside, and that is quite nice.
You'd have to be, because you guys are like constantly moving for 8 or 9 hours. Max seems quite tired when he gets home. And you have to go to school at what time tomorrow?
Later, it's fine.
Okay. Running outdoors was an amazing exercise for me. You run? You should just have to bike more. Like I said, you have to just pick a time, schedule the time, and commit to it. Just like today, I walked.
But I don't. See, the thing is it's hard to schedule things when I don't have the schedule.
Well, I know.
I know, but like
it's been unusual because you had an internship, and now you're going to be done, so you'll be able to figure things out.
Schedule my things. But when my entire day is just, I don't know what's going to happen next. I don't know what I'm going to be doing in the next hour. It's hard to plan something for an exact moment. Like if I do plan something for an exact moment, I usually have to do it like a day in advance and like have my entire day be around that.
Yeah.
There is no there is no real sense of stability in my schedule. It just
because of the way it is right now. But that's not how it's always going to be. I walked 10,328 steps, 4.5 miles today, minimum. That's just when my phone's on me. I walk more than that. That's what I do. And I do my leg lifts, my squats, and I make media constantly. I'm on the floor, posing on the floor. I'm standing up. I'm going live. I'm yapping. How many calories does yapping consume?
Not enough.
No. I think it does burn calories if you're like this. That's how I am when I live podcasts. The Penn and Teller of pizza critique. Who's Penn? Who's Teller? Well, it's obvious.
I'm obviously Penn. You're a lot more talkative, so you can't really be Teller either.
Yeah, but I'm like the smaller one. By the way, Penn lost weight doing an all potato diet. He ate nothing but potatoes for I think a year, and because he almost died of a heart attack. So Jad says, for me, again, it was the same situation because work can call me anytime, but basically you just need to say, screw it, I'm going for a run. Yeah, just fit it in whenever you can until you can schedule it in. Okay, guys, I am having a hard time talking because I have a cold, a very bad cold. I'm exhausted.
At least get to a bit more.
You want to go for an hour?
Sure, why not?
Okay, then we'll answer. Oh, Cauliflower says, hey, Bug Bub, hit the like button if you're here, by the way. 57 calories per hour talking. That's not bad. And then you can add the other activity on top of it. So cauliflower defeats the purpose of having pizza. It doesn't if you want the pizza topping flavors, because the pizza topping flavors frequently are what makes the pizza flavor. Though you can argue that crust does have a flavor. It's a compromise if you're on a low carb diet, Big Buck.
It isn't even that low in carbs, though. They're for low carb.
No, but don't take the measurements of this. This is not true cauliflower pizza.
Okay,
yes,
I
true
know,
cauliflower pizza is low carb.
Are we talking about this piece, or are we talking about the pizza that isn't here?
True cauliflower pizza, low carb.
Sure.
The pizza that's here, not low carb. It's a lie. There's rice flour, cornmeal, and other fucking weird starches in this.
Are we talking about
fast
the pizza
food abomination
that isn't here? We're talking about the pizza
You were
that
talking
is here.
about the pizza that isn't here when we're talking about cauliflower pizza now. We're not talking about the pizza cauliflower
that is cauliflower pizza. We are talking about.
It's demi cauliflower, half cauliflower pizza. Cauliflower lie. I should actually write that in the description box. It's misleading. Contains rice flour.
They didn't promise fully cauliflower either. They just said it's a cauliflower. They said it's a cauliflower crust pizza. There was cauliflower in the crust. They did not promise.
I don't like these semantical
flour.
games.
But it's just you. You saw the pictures. Did it look like cauliflower?
Do we get the $40 in tips? No, we didn't, because remember, Google keeps 30% of our tips, and we only got tipped $25 tonight. So we did not make back. And I tipped the pizza guy $5. So my bill was $53 Canadian. So we certainly have not made it back yet. I did get to eat though. That was important because all I had today was a croissant, a very good croissant, and a veggie burger with cauliflower. Actually, I ate the remainder of the cauliflower that was in the fridge. So I hadn't eaten much today. That's why I was hungry. Hey, about Patreon, how much do they take? 10%. And I don't know if I told you this. I think I did. I know I told Efrain. I don't think I told anyone else. Oh, I tweeted about it. Somebody tried to hack into my Patreon account, so they froze my ability to withdraw money. Efrain!
Thank you, Efrain, for the $20.
Why are you being so damn generous, dude?
We appreciate it. You didn't even write a message with it. What is this?
Efrain, you don't gotta pay for a pizza.
You have a chance to super chat and you don't even take it. I mean, it's not like if you were to comment, it would get lost in the torrent of comments anyways.
Okay, here, Max, we're gonna celebrate. I got something for you to put on. We're celebrating Efrain buying us some pizza. You know what you look like, Max, with those ears on? Isn't there like a character from one of those movies that's like this like big cat like? Do you guys know who I'm talking about? Spaceballs? Is it from Spaceballs?
Yeah, I mean, I guess, but wearing cat ears.
We're celebrating. Shake your cat ears. Who's the guy? Let me pull up the guy from Spaceballs. Spaceballs. So John Candy. You look like John Candy. Yeah, that's.
I wish I was like John Candy right now.
He's dead.
I know, that's the joke.
Here, I'll link to it for everyone. I wish I could show everyone. Open link.
Copy link address.
No, yeah. Oh. Fuck. Here we go. Barf. His name is Barf.
John Belushi doing a skit.
Whoever says that nothing interesting happens on my streams is lying. You're full of garbage. These guys are married. I bet they hit it off. We're totally married. Are we married? Hey, Shambi, are you new here? Don't forget to subscribe. Guess what our relationship is, Shambi? Everyone shut up. Everyone in the chat, shut up.
Here, I'll do my hair as well. Now I look like Chris Chan. Nice.
So, Shambi, what's our relationship? Oh, look at the flowing locks of the ears.
Mm.
How old are they? How old do you think we look? I mean, I don't look the greatest tonight.
I got locks in my hair. Natural.
20. I'm certainly 20. And so, yes, what's our relationship? Not our age. So let's pull down our hair.
There.
We both have flowing,
Glorious.
messy hair. I cut my own hair today. I cut layers in it. Oh, man, my hair's messy. 90W, thank you. In memory of John Candy and the support of Deceptive Pizza.
She's my mom.
I'm his mom.
I'm 17. She's like
40.
Yeah.
I'm glad we stayed live, if only for this moment. I'm also not married. I ain't nobody's freaking wife. I'm everybody who's here's wife. I'm Daniel's wife. I'm Efrain's wife. I'm Jad's wife. I'm John's wife. I'm Danny's wife. I'm everybody and nobody's wife. I'm the internet's wife. So Daniel says, I cemented my awesome status by referencing Spaceballs. We have to spin the wheel. You're making me want to break out my margarita that's in the freezer that I keep talking about and have never broken out, but then I won't feel so great tomorrow. So thank you, Frain. You the YMCA again.
This wheel needs to be trashed. I swear to. You scroll down so you can see the comments.
Excuse me. Hi, Shoaib. How was the pizza? It was okay, but thank you for your nice messages, Shoaib. It was okay, but it's misleading. It's only half cauliflower, half rice flour. It's lighter. It's not that fatty compared to regular pizza, especially the pesto chicken version, because there's no cheese on it. But it's not a health food. It's a fast food, and for the price, it's quite expensive because you only get a tiny pizza for $20. Aaron Fisher, how old did you say you was? How old did I say I was? I said I was cat age in cat years. I'm 7 in cat years.
She's 40.
It doesn't matter how old. I should never have told anybody how old I am because they'd still think I was like 28 or 29. Some people think I'm 20. Depends on the day. Depends on the lighting. So YMCA, we're gonna look up YMCA sung by John Candy. YMCA John Candy is what we're Googling.
She is my mom. She is 40 and I am only 17. So yes.
We don't want to say. We'll just skip the age.
Why do you think it's called Mom and Son Tribe? I guess you didn't put it in the title.
I didn't because it doesn't. It affects our search ranking. So YMCA John Candy. Village people know we'll get a copyright strike. This is how I find the YMCA's that we perform is that I do these YouTube searches. YMCA. How about YMCA Candy? John candy.
Hard candy and formaldehyde.
Just Dance, no. Minion song?
No.
You don't want the Minions song?
Never.
Candy Town YMCA, final. Okay, here we go.
I'd rather be waterboarded than listen to the Minions YMCA.
Where's the song? When's it going to start?
By 9WUW member.
When Mayor Cotton Candy wanted to tear it all down. Full of Candy Town.
This is not YMCA. So YMCA cover, hold on.
Emma and Zane's.
No. Tomatone, no, that'll be detected. Sorry, guys.
I hate this.
We're doing them.
video.
Okay, there we go. We'll do this. Whoa, holy shit. What is going on with this, guys?
This isn't the YMCA theme though.
Yes, it is.
No, it's just taking place at a YMCA.
No, wait. These girls are cute. Come on, quick. Hold your leg, Max, like they are.
Well, this is a cover of Daft Punk. This is not it. AJ.
Yeah, this is that's just cute little girls doing some.
AJ, not say that word.
She looks like one of them hyperactive 18-year-old crazy college thoughts who stay awake all day. What? Everyone stays awake all day, brother. What are you talking about?
And yes, I do hate Minions. I hate them so much.
I can't show my passport on stream. You can't know very many personal details about me. 9UW member, do you have any special requests? And Frank, do you have any special requests? This is
what? It's racist I don't like Minions? Right, sure. If hating Minions makes me racist, then I am a proud racist.
Don't say that. That can be taken out of context.
I know it can. I'm just saying.
Don't say stuff that people can sniff and take out of context. You are not a proud.
I know I'm not. I'm just saying. I hate Minions, all right?
Max beat up a Minion piñata for one of his birthdays. Because every year we buy Max a piñata for his birthday. Maybe we should live stream the piñata this year. We should. We've never done that. I have all these piñata videos with Max.
We're not live stream. Look, you can get one piñata dedicated for the live stream.
9UW left?
Yeah.
Did he miss? So he missed the YMCA?
I think so.
Wait.
For work.
Oh no! Well, thank you, 9UW member. That was very generous of you.
Here?
So I have some people who are new here, right? Were they stream raiders? Are the stream raiders still here? Shamhi and Aaron are stream raiders. I don't think they're regular viewers. I want to talk to the stream raiders. AJ, have you ever been on my streams or my channel before? I feel like I'm a failed thought tonight because I'm just not very made up. Dave said, buy him a Minion dress this Halloween. I bought him a Minion cup for Christmas. I bought you Minion Tic Tacs, didn't I? As a joke. And Minion piñata.
I would have liked the Minion Tic Tacs if they were lemon flavored. They made them banana flavored, which is objectively the worst artificial flavoring there is.
I like banana flavor.
No,
there's banana popsicles in the freezer.
Your opinion is invalid.
Now I want popsicles. It's not invalid. I've never seen any of the Minions movies. Have you?
I've seen all of them. I've seen.
Oh yeah, don't you go ironically to the theater with your friend just to hate on the film?
Yes. That's why I watched the Slender Man movie, and I've watched all the Despicable Me movies and the Minion movies. And Ferdinand. We go and watch shitty movies on purpose because I find I get more enjoyment out of watching a bad movie than a good one because I love ripping it apart for all of its flaws.
So you say you hate. So haters, you're fulfilling the statement. Haters are just confused fans. Did you say you hate the Minions? You continuously pay for the franchise.
I absolutely hate Minions. And I make sure to buy the cheapest tickets whenever I watch a Minions movie. Make sure it's always $5 that I pay. There's a theater that I go to.
Okay, you're still giving them money though.
You know, whatever. I can give them that they've cracked the formula of cheap animation and insane profit. Like it cost them $30 million to make, and they made like hundreds of millions of bucks off of a movie about some fat yellow idiots.
I'm starting to understand the economics of production, given that my business is based on rentals and subscription fees. So I see that the more you invest, the more you get back. So I see how they made that much because their distribution is nationwide and they put a lot into marketing.
I haven't watched any of the Purge movies. You know what? I'm gonna come back with my movie collection just to show people.
What? I have to hold down the stream. Okay, so John, you were asking what stream raiders are. It's like people that just go to random streams just to like try to troll the people who are streaming. So that they were trying to like insult me, from what I understand, by calling me a thought and saying I look hyperactive and shit, but it didn't work. Although one of them was nice. Like Shambi seemed okay. Shambi was just trying to guess if we were married.
So I have seven movies. I like to go to thrift stores and buy movies. So I have The Terminator, the first one. I have the third Terminator, which is a good movie for being a sequel. I have 1995 Ghost in the Shell movie. I have Sin City. I have Fight Club, and I have Commando, which is great. And I have also Pulp Fiction. I do want to find the second Terminator movie, and probably more movies with Arnold Schwarzenegger in them, because I do love me some bad 80s action. And here, Daniel, I didn't know if you're still here, but yes, here, I bought a box copy of it off Amazon for like $7. It was worth it. That is my movie collection.
His father got him into movies because I don't really watch much. In terms of we don't really watch many movies together.
No,
I bought you some movies when you were a kid. I used to rent you movies, but I gave up on movies the moment Blockbuster went under, and I never really got into Netflix, and I just watch YouTube. So, hold on, I'm tired. I'm like, my brain is not working. Fight Club. What was I going to say? Oh, yes. John says, can you do a search to figure out who's streaming? There is a streaming section, a YouTube live section, which they don't really promote that much. If you go to youtube.com, there's this website, would you believe, called youtube.com. Do they even have it anymore? They used to have a live section. Wait.
Right there. You scroll past it. Press the drop-down menu. Drop down.
Oh, live.
Live, yeah.
So
it's tucked away. It is not.
So here, there's this channel. You can see who's live. Actually, I don't know if we're going to show up or not. So Daniel asked if you think the Fight Club's boring once.
I watched it once.
Spoiler alert.
I watched it once before I knew that Tyler Durden was the same character, and now that I watched it again yesterday, and it is interesting to see now that you know that he's both characters. It's kind of interesting to see like oh, that's why this scene was this, and there's still some scenes that didn't make sense to me, like how there's a point where Tyler Durden, like when he gets out of the airport, where he steals a car and drives off. I don't get how he's at the baggage claim and doing that. Maybe the baggage claim was from before, or he's hallucinating that. I don't know. Besides that, it's a fairly entertaining movie. The fighting in the parking lot made sense because he was basically just shadow boxing at that point, or he was beating up himself, basically. Spoilers for if you haven't seen it. All right, enough. Let's back to the comments. I want to see what people say.
Yeah, I also am looking at I see that webcam live streams are separate or are promoted separately on the YouTube live streams page from mobile live streams, and mobile live streams is higher. So that explains why when I go live on my mobile, I get more views typically than when I go live on my webcam.
I have watched Twins. I would
Twins.
I would buy more movies, but what I like to do is I like to go to thrift stores and I collect what's there. I've seen Twins. Twins is a good movie too. I want to get the second Terminator movie as well on DVD. I forgot what other movie has Schwarzenegger in it. Like, I don't know. There's a lot. There's good ones, there's bad ones. I want the one where he takes care of a daycare.
Kindergarten Cop.
I think that's it. I think they remade that with like Eddie Murphy in it. I'm gonna go get my video game collection too now.
You're showing off your collections.
Yes.
I don't have any collections. I don't collect. I used to collect vintage dresses, but I don't do that anymore. I have too much. I ended up with too much clothing, and I gave a lot of it away. Now I prefer owning less rather than more. But I need to keep a lot of stuff around for work. Oh wow! Look at all of this, Max.
I'm slowly collecting physical media.
But you don't want to fill your room with it.
I only have this one shelf. Calm down.
You have Ramstein?
Yes. I have this.
Wait, no, you can't show that on YouTube.
What about this?
The one with Jamie Lee Curtis where she works for the CIA is good.
I have Officer Mac 2004.
Oh, wow, that's really exciting.
I bought it because it's vaguely interesting. Dark Messiah, Might and Magic. I have Doom 3. Yeah. I have Borderlands. I have Deus Ex, Invisible War, Battlefield 1942, Grand Theft Auto, Vice City. Jesus. I have Fear.
These all look very well played.
Not well played by me. I have Sin Episodes, which doesn't work, but I like this game. Max Payne 2, probably my favorite out of all the games I've collected.
Oh.
What?
Sorry, Andrew, so just keep talking.
And I have Tomb Raider and Prince of Persia. That's it. That's my collection of
games
I've bought from thrift stores.
So Andreas just said that if you put a link in the chat, if you don't tell your viewers to right-click it, they'll be booted out of your stream. That's silly. What else, guys? Do you have any more questions before we go?
Thank you, Daniel.
Do you guys think I should be telling the internet my age? It's too late, I know.
I don't think anyone cares.
No, some people do. They change their opinion on you based on how old you are. And then they can start saying stuff like, you're old. I got like the hater comment, you're an old blah, 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 blah. But they wouldn't put old because they think it's like a weak or a weakness.
I have played Max Payne 3, but what really put me off of it is the unskippable cutscenes. They took too long for my tastes. But the gameplay was decently fun.
Where did your ears go, Max?
Right here.
Okay.
Took them off.
Thank you guys for all the tips. Thank you for saying I'm forever young. Nobody is. I am going to become old unless I go to bed soon because I am tired and battling the cold. Well, thank you, John. Yeah, if they call me old, that means they're very young. Just like I read some comment today, like saying that, this guy, I keep watching Vegetable Police's videos, even though he frustrates me because he's jumping diets all the time and he seems neurotic. Like there's something about him that's not quite normal. Like he's smart, but there's something about him you can tell clearly he's got some like emotional troubles. But they're like, oh well, no wonder he's not perfect. You know, he's pushing 40 and he's going to be on the decline. The guy's only 37. Vegetable Police. I'm like, he's not. You don't hit the decline automatically at 40. What the hell are people talking about? Anyhow, I'm sleepy. Do you have anything else to say, Max?
Nope.
Other than your collection?
I showed off my collection. That was it.
I'm tired. I'm falling asleep. Okay, guys, Frame, you are the hottest girl on the planet. You're not just the prettiest girl in the room. You're the hottest girl on the planet because you tipped someone. Thank you again to 9UW member. Thank you again to Andreas. Thank you again to Who else tipped us? Let me just go and make, because I am so tired. My brain isn't, because it doesn't keep a log of it. Hold on. Creator Studio. Did I get everyone? Jad, Frayne, 9UW member. Frayne, Andreas.
I think that was it. I don't know.
No, wait. I thought there was one other person. Super chat. 9UW.
Oh, there's Andreas, Efrain, and 9UW member. Thank you all for your generous donations.
I was not anticipating that you would fund this pizza broadcast, but it seems like you guys like pizza broadcasts. Yeah, I should sleep late. See, I told you, like, one of my eyes change size depending on how tired I am, and now that I'm so tired, look, they're like smaller than usual. Good night, everyone. Love to you all. See you guys later. New main channel video tomorrow. Bye. Thank you, Max, for reviewing this pizza. Don't buy it. It's, well, you're not getting
not worth the price.
Pizza. Yeah.